어려서 모든 게 어려워 잔소리임을 서러워 꾸준만 듣던 철부지 yeah. 겨우 20곡에 넘어 기쁨도 잠시 엄어 아프니까 완전 춘이래 어려서 모든 게 어려워 잔소리임을 서러워 꾸준만 듣던 철부지 yeah. 겨우 20곡에 넘어 기쁨도 잠시 엄어 아프니까 완전 춘이래.
So a quick honorable mention shout out to G-Dragon's featuring IU's song Palette, about 2 minutes and 12 seconds in. It originally did make the list. Yes, I am. But I wanted to give it its own little honorable mention because it should be on the list, and I kind of fell out the last second and everything else jumped above it, so
it sounds groovy.
You're already in it! I've had this video sitting in my list of to-do videos for like way over a year now, and I've kept pushing it off, but you know what? GD's finally back from the army, so I feel like this is the perfect time to list his 8 fastest raps and finally make this video I've waited so long to do. To make this occasion even more special though, I have the biggest G-Dragon fanboy, Bryson, here to do the entire commentary for this one. But before we get into it, I just want to ask you all to comment down below if there's any G-Dragon verses you think I missed that should be on this list that I didn't include, because he has like a shit ton of verses with like Big Bang and features as well as solos, and I probably missed a few, so please let me know in the comments if there's any that should be on this list that I missed. But before we get into this, let me quickly explain how this works in my series for those of you who are new to this. I listened to all of GD's fastest raps that I could find, and I looked at all of those raps and I found what I thought were the fastest sounding parts by ear in that song. Then I took 8 seconds of those parts to be constant with every other rapper that I have done the series on so far, and I counted the total amount of syllables in that span of time, and then finally I divided that total by 8 to find the average syllable per second count, and that's how we determine the quickest of G-Dragon's raps. And as always, every Korean rapper I've ever done this on will be listed at the end of the video, so you can see how GD does compare in speed to everyone else. So take it away, Bryson.
Thanks, Matt! Let's get into this straight with number 6, because we actually have a 3-way tie for 6. The first song we'll talk about is a G-Dragon solo, Middle Fingers Up.
따라 다인사까지 가까먼지 자가 자모가 난지 나오나 너무나 누가를 손가락 펼까봐 이해가를 역시 세상은 따라 다인사까지 가까먼지 자가 자모가 난지 나오나 너무나 누가를 손가락 펼까봐 이해가를 역시 세상은.
At about 1 minute and 37 seconds into the song, G-Dragon hits 51 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to 6.38 syllables per second. And honestly, this is definitely my favorite B-side song of my boy G-Dragon. I mean, it's one of my top 8 songs that he's ever put out! The flow is so smooth and consistent throughout the whole song, but especially at this fastest part in the song, which is why he hits so many syllables at just a moderate speed. And can I just say, the way he mixes rapping and singing. As I mentioned earlier, we have 3 songs for 6th place, so the next song tied for 6th is a solo he did for Big Bang called This Love.
친구들이 나보고 병신이래 걔가 뭐가 그리 잘났냐고 정신 차리래 가지고 논 거래 상관없어 아무렴 어때 이렇게라도 널 보스만 친구들이 나보고 병신이래 걔가 뭐가 그리 잘났냐고 정신 차리래 가지고 논 거래 상관없어 아무렴 어때 이렇게라도 널 보스만.
Before I get into this, shout out Maroon 5, because the person that's next to me, I shall not name his name, didn't know this was a Maroon 5 song. But anyway, can I just say the chorus for this song is catchy. But, like before, G-Dragon hits 51 syllables in 8 seconds for an average of 6.38 syllables per second. This time, it's at the beginning of the song, only about 32 seconds in. Wow, like that's really exact. It's essentially the same flow he did for Middle Fingers Up, except like half a decade earlier. Either way, G-Dragon's made himself known as one of the masters of flowing in not only K-pop, but rapping in general, and this shows why. However, for the last of the 3 songs tied for 6th, G-Dragon really shows off consistent flow, the best in my opinion, and that's in the Big Bang song, Wonderful. It sounds like one of those DDR songs that, you know, you and your boys are jamming out to on like a Friday night after school. All of you got your flaming hot Cheetos, and you're just kind of regretting your life decisions, but at the same time your parents are banging down the door telling you to go to bed because it's 1 a.m., but you don't want to. But anyway, like before, G-Dragon hits 51 syllables in 8 seconds at about 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the song. But let's finally move off number 6 and progress, where we'll reach number 5. And as you'll see, there's finally a big change in not only speed, but flow. And it's his feature on Sangri's song, Let's Talk About Love.
그대 모나리자 난 너에다 빈 겁내지 말지자 난 너의 원미 외로워하게 잡이가 돼줄 테니까 call me now 난 너의 주위 난 오늘 너의 진이자 그대 모나리자 난 너에다 빈 겁내지 말지자 난 너의 원미 외로워하게 잡이가 돼줄 테니까 call me now 난 너의 주위 난 오늘 너의 진이자.
G-Dragon jumps up 5 syllables in this verse, hitting 56 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7 syllables per second. He hits this at about 1 minute and 33 seconds into the song, and at least to me you can hear a major difference in his flow. This, I like to think of as his fast flow, if you will, where he drops the consistent pace he's been doing for the past 3 verses and starts spicing up the verse, inserting little bursts of speed which boost his total syllables. Trust me, it becomes much easier to hear in the next few songs. At numero 4, we have another Big Bang song entry to the list in the song Oh My Friend.
다시 찾아가자 같이 날아보자 먼지를 털어보자 짝사람도 함께 가보자 그치 난 보이지만 미래는 바자 우린 아직 저 기회는 많다 서로 사랑하자 다시 찾아가자 같이 날아보자 먼지를 털어보자 짝사람도 함께 가보자 그치 난 보이지만 미래는 바자 우린 아직 저 기회는 많다 서로 사랑하자.
At around 1 minute and 29 seconds in Oh My Friend, G-Dragon hits 57 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to be 7.13 syllables per second. Whew, that's a lot of math. But can we talk about how G-Dragon's having a mental breakdown in the back of a van and he's being hit by some guy with a baton? I don't approve. Hashtag end me. So anyway, let's just move on to the top 3, where I do have to say the next 3 songs are all separated by a single syllable each. So I'm sure many fans thought this would be number 1. And it honestly could be because it's so close. But we have one of a
말하는 거다 좀 알려봐 난 연희가 일급사건 남다르니까 그게 나니까 뭐만 했다면 난리나니까 유행을 만드니까 다 바꾸니까 그니까 이 실력이 네가 말하는 거다 좀 알려봐 난 연희가 일급사건 남다르니까 그게 나니까 뭐만 했다면 난리나니까 유행을 만드니까 다 바꾸니까 그니까 이 실력이 네가.
Does this guy breathe? His flow is like the motion of the ocean. It'll just pull you out and make you stranded in the sea, and it'll make you cry for help, but in reality, you're gonna die. I don't know. But anyway, in One of a Kind, G-Dragon hits 62 syllables in 8 seconds, which is averaging 7.75 syllables per second. But let's move on to G-Dragon's solo, Crayon, which is one of my personal favorites. So let's all get our crayon on.
하면 좀 더 빠르게 달려나서 도전되고 부서져 배겨지면서 노래를 부르며 즐겁게 같이 춤을 춰 링글링글링 파트너 바꿔 머리에게 물어봐 뭐 뭐든 하면 좀 더 빠르게 달려나서 도전되고 부서져 배겨지면서 노래를 부르며 즐겁게 같이 춤을 춰 링글링글링 파트너 바꿔 머리에게 물어봐 뭐 뭐든.
Now when I first saw this music video, I thought I was drugged. I thought someone was kidnapping me and knocking me out unconscious. I thought I was dreaming. I don't know. Visually, it's I guess the best way to put it is psychedelic. But anyway, at the 1 minute and 50 second mark in Crayon, G-Dragon hits 63 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to 7.88 syllables per second. Now finally at number 1, we have G-Dragon's fastest, his speediest rap of all time known to mankind. She's Gone.
그래 이 세상엔 없는 사람이라 치게 네가 좋다면 나도 좋아 그놈한테 가도 좋아 그러니 마지막으로 우리 딱 한 번만 얼굴 좀 보자 자기 미안해 사과하기에는 죄 그래 이 세상엔 없는 사람이라 치게 네가 좋다면 나도 좋아 그놈한테 가도 좋아 그러니 마지막으로 우리 딱 한 번만 얼굴 좀 보자 자기 미안해 사과하기에는 죄.
Oh, talk about a workout. My ears are sweating. Woo! Anyway, at the 2 minute and 41 second mark, G-Dragon hits 64 syllables in 8 seconds, which averages out to a round number of 8 seconds. Anyways! Scrolling on the screen right now is every Korean rapper that Matt has made a video on in this series, and their fastest rap to date. G-Dragon is highlighted here at the 15th spot, tied with Jackie Y, Wonu, and Soyeon. Definitely in the top half of rappers in terms of speed. Now, besides for this video, I'm just hoping that we get a G-Dragon comeback relatively soon because I've been deprived for a very long time. But, as Matt said earlier, comment down below if there are any fast G-Dragon raps that he may have missed. With all that said, thank you all for watching. Oh, that sounded weird. Show some love for my boy G-Dragon down in the comments below. And as always, K-pop and chill the safe way. The safe way.
보답을 너네 모두 꺼주시오. 한국말로 하자니 어색하네요. 스타일도 바꿨지 이제 내랑 비교 마시오. 나한테 내서 이런 거 처음 해보지요. 영어 빼고 말해 내 피부 노란색 그래 앞에 번호 8이잖아 빨리 전화해. 네가 아는 여자애들 싹 다 불러 오늘 밤은 불지를 거니까 폰을 꺼두기로 해.
신호가 끝내 시절로